Well, ladies and gents, this is where religious symbols come from. SamONella Academy. So, this is not his usual type of video. Well, why the hell not? He's making it, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, religious symbols. This it's kind of it's a weird thing to see. Like in Christianity, cross. Like Jesus Christ died on a cross. So why would you use cross? Isn't that supposed to be a bad thing? Normal common sense tells you that cross would be one of those things that you don't bring up since Jesus Christ died on it. So it would have been kicked back type of thing rather than accepted religious symbol. But then swastika in Hinduism. Obviously Hitler took it and ruined it. Anybody thinks of swastika as like, oh, neo-Nazi, Nazi, Hitler. Man, it's an Hindu religion symbol, man. Swastika is supposed to be holy symbol, and Hitler like, I like that, I'll take that, and just ruined it. So yeah, there's lots of symbols. I don't know where Sam's gonna go with this. Is he going to make fun of them or just gonna talk about it? I don't know. So let's talk about this. Let's watch it.
Hey kids, it's That Happened Thursday. So today I'll discuss where different religious symbols come from. First up is Christianity. As most of you know, Jesus of Nazareth was crucified despite being supposedly sinless, so the cross is representative of his martyrdom. Personally, I always thought choosing the cross of all things to signify the whole religion was at least a little silly. Right, my prophet? He was a great dude, spread peace and love all along the land, performed many bountiful miracles, and then right at the end, he fell face first into a fucking bear trap and died.
Oh, that's
so
gruesome.
that's our symbol, whole religion bear trap. Peace, love, compassion, and bear trap. Next up is the Jewish Star of David.
I think it's because, if I were to think, it's because, Jesus Christ died for everybody's sins. So everybody remembers when they see cross like Jesus Christ died for them. That's the mentality. If I were to think, I don't know.
It's been used now and then since the 11th century, but it only really got popular around the 1800s. There's no real special meaning behind it. They really just took a random symbol that was kind of around called the hexagram and made it their own. Bro, check out my new religious symbol. I'm pretty sure you didn't come up with that. Pretty sure that's the thing elementary schoolers do in their notebook when they're bored. Nah man, not once it gets popular. Then everybody will think of my religion when they see it. Whatever floats your boat. Jimmy, what is this in your notebook? Oh, it's just a little doodle. Jimmy, listen to me. We are Catholics. Now get over here and erase this blasphemy. But Mom, Now! Next is Islam. So, the star and crescent actually used to represent the Ottoman Empire, which ruled over most of the Islamic world during the 1800s. However, the empire dissolved after World War I, and its symbol was later adopted to represent Islam as a whole around the 1970s. Hey Rob, guess what? I'm starting a new baseball team. Isn't that the Chicago Cubs logo?
Alright, I know. He's just making fun of everybody. Alright, what I don't understand is, if it was Ottoman Empire symbol and the Muslim just, used it afterwards, what were they using before that? What was the Muslim symbol? I should know this, man. I don't remember seeing anything. Maybe stars? I don't know. I think it was star, isn't it? I don't know. So, no, Ottoman Empire, that ruled for way, way long, didn't they?
Logo? Oh please, they're barely even a team. When's the last time they did anything? Nobody's using this symbol because nobody wants to buy their merchandise. Perfectly good logo. I'm taking it for my team. Couldn't that lead to a bit of confusion? Only because they'll see a guy in a Cubs jersey who can actually catch a pop fly. Next up is Taoism. Alright, so the yin-yang, or as they call it, the Taijitu, actually applies to a lot of Asian religions. Just, the Taoists use it as their primary.
Buddhism derived from Hinduism, so it's kind of same, but it's not really same, but yeah. So the Buddha was Hindu, so he kind of brought lots of, religious philosophy from Hinduism, so yeah, it makes sense.
Symbol today. It originated in China, dating back to the 11th century AD. Although it's had a lot of different looks over the years, it's always represented the same idea of balance between contrasting forces in the world. Okay, Carl, balance of good and evil. Let's see your design. Not bad, not bad.
So there must be balance, huh? So maybe one day we reach a place, which is not going to happen, but we reach a place where everything's just peaceful and everything is just great. Then we must make sure that there is something bad happening too, just to maintain balance. Is that it?
Alright, what about you, Steve? What the hell is that? Oh, well, you said balance between good and bad in the world, so I drew a grilled cheese sandwich shaking hands with a razor blade covered dildo. What? Okay, all other questions aside, why is a grilled cheese the best thing you could think of? Have you ever had a grilled cheese? Like a real one with butter just smeared all over it, crust nice and crispy, sprinkle some onions in there, get out. Okay. So you know how when people are meditating in movies, they do that obnoxious Om thing?
Oh,
Well,
Om is
apparently
coming.
Om is actually the name of the popular Hindu symbol, and repeating its name aloud is said to be a sacred incantation, which is why it's said during things like rituals or yoga. The actual meaning behind the symbol is said to represent
I don't think anybody uses Om in rituals like killing goats or anything. I don't know if Hinduism, I don't think you do sacrifices like that, but I could be wrong. I don't know. So yeah, Om represent lots of things, but not because of that. In Hinduism culture, there are times where some people meditate, let's say, for a long time, days, and sometimes they say years, but I don't really meditate for years without eating and drinking. So yeah, I'll call it days. So there are people who meditate for extremely long time, and in that time they just say Om, and not just Om as in the word Om. It's not really a word, as in it's a long sound. There is a long stretched out version of Om with a bit of hum here and there. So it's more of a sound than a word. But yeah, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to have this energy of that means a lot of these things, a spiritual type of thing. Om words signifies all that is pure and holy. That's the mentality behind it. Because you can't just say words while you're meditating. You're meditating. So you just need one word. So Om it is. It's not just Om, it's a long Om.
a load of different things depending on who you ask or when. Basically, whatever your purpose is, it's a one-size-fits-all prayer. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty. This is taking forever. No, you know what? I'm gonna make my own religion, yeah. And our prayers, one syllable long. We're just gonna go ood whenever we feel like praying. That's it. Dinner table, ood! But how will you get any meaning out of that? It's my own word. I can give it whatever meaning I want. So I'll just give it all the meanings. It'll mean the soul, it'll mean the universe, it'll mean I don't have to recite any more long-winded bullshit. Anyway, pass the corn. So unfortunately, that's all.
I'm going to edit this video and cut that particular Om portion of it. And whenever anybody that I know of that gives me any lecture about Hinduism and Om related thing, I'm going to show them this clip. This is why Om exists.
That's all we have time for today. At some point, I'll do a second video covering some of the more obscure religious symbols.
I hope he
but
does.
Until tomorrow, I'm SamONella, and thank you for watching.
This was an epic video, man. I loved every bit of it. every religious symbol he made fun of. I love it how Om, like, yeah, I just need one more Om. There you go, Om. And with that Muslim thing, they just like some give analogy about some sports team there. I love it. That Christianity thing, he was a peaceful guy, but die because of a bear trap. So that's our symbol. I hope he does more of this. I love it, man. Alright, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe.